Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to give you a little late night, early morning baseball. And we're going to continue with our New York Metropolitans 1977 replay using Action PC Baseball. And the beloved Go-Go Mets will take on the first place Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies travel to Shea. They're 85 and 53. The Go-Go Mets 73 and 66, with a tremendous comeback victory in Game 1 of this series. Down 6, come back to win, scoring in the 8th and 9th. Unbelievable. So let's get to the ball game at the ballpark. Appa Chatter and Cards and Dice TV, our good friend from Cards and Dice TV. He's a big Mets fan, so please check out those channels. Thank you very much. For the Philadelphia Phillies, leading off is Shake Bake McBride in right field. Batting second, playing short, is Larry Boa. Mike Schmidt bats third and mans the hot corner for the Phillies. Greg Lazinski, the Bulls, out in left. He's the cleanup hitter. Jay Johnstone is at first, batting fifth. In center field is Maddox, batting sixth. Doing the catching, Bob Boone, batting seventh. Sizemore is playing second, batting eighth. And batting ninth, doing the pitching, is Jim Cott, Double-A. For the New York Metropolitans, leading off is Lenny Randle. He'll be playing second base. Bruce Beauclair getting a start at first time this year. And he'll bat second. Mike Vale's out in right, batting third. Steve Henderson. Yes, Steve Henderson is our cleanup hitter, the worst 300 hitter I have ever managed. Lee Mazzilli, movie star handsome Lee Mazzilli, bats fifth in center. Rod Steiger. Is it Rod Steiger? Roy Steiger. I know Rod Steiger's the actor, or the writer. Roy Steiger is at third, batting sixth. John Stern does the catching, and he'll bat seventh. Doug Flynn bats eighth, and he'll play short. And Nino Espinosa is up on the bump for the Metropolitans. He'll bat ninth and do the pitching. Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. W. Voggs, how you doing? Check out that wonderful channel. Here comes Shake Bake McBride, batting .350, 6 home runs, 21 ribbies. The pitch from Espinosa. Line shot, and Beauclair snares it at first, one down. Striding to the plate is Larry Boa. Switch hitter will bat lefty. Boa, 19-game hitting streak, .313, 3 homers, 51 ribbies. As our good friend Cards and Dice TV caught me, I was like, Rod Steiger? No, Roy Steiger. Alrighty, here's Boa. Excellent bunter. Corners move in. Espinosa is ready to work. The pitch to Boa. Ground ball up the middle. Randall backhands it near the second base bag. Throws to Beauclair. 2 down. So there's 2 outs. And here comes Mike Jack Schmidt. Schmidt batting .301, 43 homers, 105 runners knocked in. Right-handed power bat. Espinosa looking for a 1-2-3 inning. The leg kick and the pitch to Mike Jack Schmidt. Line shot. Steiger has it. The side is retired. They struck the ball pretty well, but the Mets played solid defense. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Due up for the Metropolitans. The Go-Go Mets. Randall, Beauclair, and Vale. Lenny Randall, the second baseman. His first, I think this is his first start at second. We put him at second. .375, 3 home runs, 27 ribbies. Excellent bunter. Corners are playing in. Cott is on the mound. He fields his position quite well. I believe he won 16 gold gloves as a pitcher. Boone, an excellent defender behind the plate. 9 defensive range, 7 arm. Schmidt's a 10 at third when it comes to defensive range. Boa's a 9. Sizemore is a 6. And Jay Johnstone is a 3 at first. Lazinski, 4 range, 5 arm in left. Maddox, 10 range, so he can go get the ball with the best of them. 5 arm in center. And Shake Bake McBride, average range of a 5, but a cannon of an arm, 9. Here's the pitch to Randall. And that's a base hit, right center field. Randall takes a wide turnaround first and heads back. So Lenny Randle is at first. Johnstone holding him on. Here comes Bruce Beauclair. Beauclair is the National League leader in batting average. He's batting .382, 7 homers, 43 ribbies. On deck is Mike Vail. Here's the sack bunt. They throw over. Randle dives back. Beauclair's going to bunt. He puts down a good one. Cott fields it. His only play is to Sizemore at first. On the wheel play, the second baseman steps on the bag. So 1 out, but Randle's in scoring position for Mike Vail. Vail pretty much gets his at-bats and starts against left-handed pitching, and he has crushed left-handed pitching in our replay. .335, 10 homers, 32 ribbies. Cott, the lefty, ready to work, picks up the sign from Boone. The pitch to Mike Vail. And Vail, base hit to center. Will they wave Randle around? 70% chance to score. They're going to send him. The throw to the plate. Not in time. The ball gets away from Boone, and Vail races to second base. So the go-go Mets get going early. It is 1-0 Mets. And Vail actually goes to third base. What base running by Mike Vail, showing true go-go Mets spirit. That's going to be an error on Maddox in center on the throw. Dave Gardner's at the ballpark, asks, how did you like the boxing? I enjoyed it. I'm going to email him to see if he'll watch it, Roberto Schiavini. And I might have made a couple of mistakes. I want to see where I have made some mistakes, and I might tweak it a bit for my own liking. But I do like the game. It's quite clever. Check out Uncle Dave Gardner's channel and also Digital to Dice, the podcast and the Facebook group, and hockeytournaments.com for all your hockey tournament needs. So here comes Steve Henderson, the worst 300 hitter I have ever managed in a sim game, and it's irregardless of what game. He never gets a big hit, though he had a good pinch hit in the last game. He's batting .308 for the Metropolitans. He didn't start off with the Mets, but he was acquired in a transaction. 2 homers and 24 ribbies. Vail, 90 feet away from giving the Metropolitans a 2-0 lead. The pitch to Henderson. And that's a fly ball deep to left. Lazinski going back. He'll make the catch. Vail should tag and score. And he does. 2-0 go-go Mets. Apichatter says, love Jim Cott. Jim Cott should be in the Hall of Fame. Here comes movie star handsome Lee Mazzilli. 2 outs. Base is empty. Mazzilli batting .278, 4 homers, 54 ribbies. On deck is Roy Steiger. Mazzilli's going to go for the drag bunt. And it's a beauty. It's a beauty. Mazzilli's going to beat that out. As Schmidt fields it, throws, but not in time. Mazzilli should have a hit on that bunt, and he does. So a bunt base hit for Lee Mazzilli, who's now batting .279. Mazzilli's at first, and here comes Roy Steiger. Steiger batting .250, 2 homers, 13 ribbies. The pitch to Steiger. They throw over. Good move by Cott. Johnstone still holding Mazzilli on. Boone wiggles the fingers. A quick nod of the head from Cott. The lefty's ready to work. He rocks and deals to Steiger. And Steiger grounds it to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to go the short way to second, retiring Mazzilli, and the side is retired. But the go-go Metropolitans score 2 in the bottom of the first. We go to the top of the second, 2-0 Mets. Due up for the Phillies, Lazinski, Johnstone, and Maddox. If anyone gets on, Bob Boone. Here's the Bull, Greg Lazinski, the left fielder, batting .280, 33 homers, 138 runners knocked in. Espinoza on the mound. He fields his position at an 8 defensive range. Stearns behind the plate, 6 range, 7 arms. Steiger's a 5 range at third. Flynn is a 7. Randle's a 3. So up the middle, Flynn's good. Randle not so good when it comes to range. And Beauclair is a 2 at first. Henderson is a 6 range in left with a weak arm of a 2. Mazzilli's a 6 and a 6 range and arm in center. And Mike Vail is a 7 range, 8 arm. Espinosa's ready to work. He deals to Lazinski. Fly ball, center field. Mazzilli moving to his right, makes the catch, 1 down. Mets fans applause the Mazzilli effort. Mazzilli has been rumored to be in line to get a gig on General Hospital and become Dr. Noah Drake. He's battling some Australian name What's his name? The guy, some singer, I can't remember. All right, here's Jay Johnstone, first baseman, batting .338. 8 homers, 54 ribbies. The production truck has just told me, I believe the singer's name is Rick Springfield. The pitch to Johnstone. Fly ball to right, Vale coming in a bit. Makes the catch, 2 down. Base is empty for Gary Maddox. .279, 9 home runs, 52 runners knocked in. Right-handed batter. Espinosa looking for the 1-2-3 inning. He rocks and deals to Maddox. Ground ball, Flynn charges it from short, quick release to Beauclair. Bang, bang play at first. Did they get Maddox? No! So the Phillies have their first hit on an infield hit. Tribes fan has said it's Rick Springfield. You are correct. So Beauclair couldn't make a good stretch. A heck of a try by Flynn as that ball bounded over the mound. Quick release to first, but not in time. Maddox is at first. Beauclair holds him on. Here's Bob Boone. Maddox has 19 steals on the season. Boone batting .315, 15 homers, and 71 ribbies for the Philadelphia catcher. Espinosa throws over, and Maddox gets back. Espinosa peeks to first, looks in at Stearns, quick nod of the head, the leg kick, and the pitch to Boone. There goes the runner, the throw down, and he is safe. Maddox is safe, so he's in scoring position with 2 outs, no balls, 1 strike on Boone. He's got a duck out on that pond. On deck is Sizemore. The pitch around. Ground line shot, Mazzilli on the run, and he's going to go for the dive, and he makes the catch. Unbelievable. Lee Mazzilli makes the diving catch in center, going to his left. That was extra bases, but the side is retired. The fans give Mazzilli some applause. He flips the ball to a young Metropolitan fan as he jogs in. We go to the bottom of the second. The Go-Go Mets 2, the Phillies nothing. Due up for the Mets, Stearns, Flynn, and Nino Espinosa. Tribes fan is at the ballpark. Check out that wonderful channel. Here comes John Stearns. He's doing the catching. .254, 10 homers, 55 ribbies. Caught. He's ready to work. He deals to Stearns. And Stearns sends that ball right field. McBride is there. Makes the catch. 1 out. Here's Doug Flynn. Flynn, the shortstop, batting .181. No homers, 34 ribbies. Was acquired in the trade that sent Tom Seaver to Cincinnati. They also got Pat Zachary and some other players. Cott nods his head. Boone sets the target. Pitch homeward bound to Flynn. Base hit up the middle. So Doug Flynn comes through. A 1-out single. Here comes Nino Espinosa. Here comes a sac bunt. They throw over. Don't get picked off, Doug. Flynn gets back. Espinosa squares this bunt again. He puts down a good sac bunt. Boone has it. Throws to Sizemore on the wheeled play. 2 outs, but Flynn is at second. And it's Lenny Randall batting .376, 3 homers, 27 ribbies. He's 1 for 1 today. He's singled to right center. Can he knock in Flynn, a decent runner, and he'll have a few extra steps with 2 outs. Boone wiggles the fingers. A quick nod of the head by Cott. The pitch to Randall. They come inside. Cott grounds it up the middle. Sizemore backhands it, pivots, and throws to first, and the side is retired. The Metropolitans strand Flynn. We go to the top of the third. 2-0 Go-Go Mets. Nino Espinosa back up on the bump for the Metropolitans. He will face Sizemore. Caught in the top of the order, McBride. Ted Sizemore, the second baseman for the Phillies, .282, 5 homers, 46 ribbies. Infield corners will move in, as Sizemore is a 7 bunter out of 10. The pitch to Ted. Sizemore, slowly hit ball to Steiger at third. He throws. Bang, bang play. Another close play at first. And safe again. Mother of God, 2 hits, and they're both infield hits. Cott now comes up. Cott is not a very good bunter. He's batting .197. No homers, but 8 ribbies. They're going to throw over. Sizemore gets back. He's safe. Beauclair continues to hold Sizemore on. The pitch to Cott. It's a bunt. Stearns has it. Fires to first. As the lead runner, Sizemore takes second on the sacrifice bunt by Jim Cott. So 1 out. Sizemore's at second. Top of the order. Shake, bake, McBride. He is 0 for 1. Lined out to Beauclair. Espinosa peeks over his shoulder at second. Now he's ready. The pitch to McBride. Fly ball center field. Mazzilli on the run. And he makes the catch. Sizemore tags a throw by Mazzilli. And he's safe. Oh boy. Mazzilli put a good throw. Steiger applied the tag. They thought they had him. But the man in blue calls Sizemore safe. Now bring up Larry Boa on deck. Mike Jack Schmidt. Boa 0 for 1. 2 outs. Boa with a 19-game hitting streak. Stearns goes through the signs, sets the target, the pitch to Boa. Base hit to left. Sizemore trots in from third. It's 2-1 Mets now. So the Phillies are on the board. That infield hit produces fruit. Tying run at first, and Larry Boa, he's got an excellent chance to steal second right now. And here's Mike Jack Schmidt 0 for 1. They throw over to first, and Boa gets back. They throw over to first again, and Boa gets back. Now the pitch to Schmidt. And he strikes out Mike Jack Schmidt. A mighty swing and a miss. The Phillies do score 1. They cut the Mets lead in half. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-1 Metropolitans. Due up for the 77 Go-Go Mets, Beauclair, Vail, and Henderson. Ken Castro is at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Here's Bruce Beauclair. Sack bunt his first time up. He awaits the Cott offering. Here's the pitch. Beauclair, fly ball. Left field line. Lazinski on the run, but it goes foul. 0-2 count to Beauclair. He chokes up a bit on that bat as he digs in the left-hander's batter's box. The pitch one more time to Beauclair. Ground ball slowly hit towards short. Boa moving to his left. Throws. Bang, bang play. Did Beauclair beat it out? No! Oh, wow. That is a BS call. Mets bench does not like it. Neither does Beauclair. The Phillies were getting those calls, so 1 out. No one on for Mike Vail. He has a single and a ribby. Here's the pitch from Cott to Vail. And that's another base hit for Mike Vail to left. He's 2 for 2. Vail feasts on left-handed pitching. So Vail's at first, and here comes Steve Henderson. He had a sac fly for a ribby. Mets fans would like to see Henderson go bippity-boppity-boom. Boone sets the target. The pitch to Henderson. Ground ball to Schmidt. Schmidt to Sizemore. A quick pivot to Johnstone, and the side is retired. 5-4-3 as Hendu can't do bangs into a double play. We go to the top of the fourth. 2-1 Metropolitans. Nino Espinosa, 37 pitches. He's good for approximately 120. Due up for the Phillies, trailing by 1. Lazinski, Johnstone, and Maddox. Lazinski's 0 for 1. The pitch to the bull. And he strikes out. Big swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Nino Espinosa. He struck out Schmidt and now Lazinski. Here's Jay Johnstone, the first baseman. He's 0 for 1. Stearns goes through the signs. Espinosa is ready. The leg kick and the pitch. And he walks Johnstone. Stearns tried to frame the pitch, but he couldn't. At least not in the eyes of the man in blue behind the plate. So 1 out, 1 on. Johnstone, a decent base runner at first. Beauclair holds him on. And here comes Gary Maddox, who is 1 for 1. He singled the infield variety. Mets hoping to turn 2 up the middle. The pitch to Maddox. Ground ball to Beauclair. He throws to Flynn. They get the lead runner, and Maddox is safe at first on a fielder's choice. Flynn just held on to the ball. So a nice play by Bruce Beauclair, getting his first start at first in the season. Usually playing right, sometimes left. So 2 outs, tying run at first and Elliot Maddox, and here comes Bob Boone. Espinosa, arms down to his chest, the leg kick, and the pitch to Boone. That's a base hit to center. Mazzilli charges it. Maddox hits second and goes to third as Mazzilli throws it back into Flynn. So with 2 outs, runners on the corners for the Phillies, Sizemore at the plate, and we will intentionally walk the bases loaded to face Cott. Let's see if they come with a pinch hitter. I don't think they will. The pitch to Cott. Can he help his own cause? Ground ball, slowly hit. Randall has it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. So they pitch around Sizemore. They load the bases up, and Cott hits a slow grounder to Randall. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Mets cling to that 1-run lead. The Metropolitans 2, the Phillies 1. Due up for the 77 Go-Go Mets. Mazzilli, Steiger, and Stern. Ken Castro says, Al, you've been at this project a long time. Good stuff. Well, thank you, my friend. I do enjoy my Go-Go Mets. So here's Mazzilli. He had a bunt base hit, and he's going for that drag bunt again. And it's another beauty! Mazzilli's going to beat that one out. Take that, Phillies. The Go-Go Mets. Let's see if it's a hit. I do believe it will be a hit. And it's another infield bunt single for the Go-Go Mets and Lee Mazzilli. Mazzilli at first. Roy Steiger 0 for 1. There's the hit and run. There goes Mazzilli. Steiger swings. Ground ball to Boa. He charges it. His only play is to first. And they just get Steiger. Or did they? And they do. Again, a close play at first. The Mets are not getting those calls. Oh, I'm not a big fan of Steve Henderson's empty 300 batting average. So Mazzilli's at second. Mets want to knock this run, and here's John Stearns, the catcher. Appachatter says, this is fun to watch. I may be wrong, but I get the impression Al, Red Sox fan, could maybe be a bigger fan of Steve Henderson and his empty 300-plus batting average. Oh, man, he's the worst. He did have a clutch pinch hit for me. Here's Stearns. Can he knock in Mazzilli? Cott's ready to work. He rocks and deals. Stearns strikes out on the full count. Gets caught looking. And here's Doug Flynn. Flynn is 1 for 1. Odds of him getting another hit in this game are not good. Will they walk Flynn to get the Nino Espinosa? No, they pitch to Flynn, and Flynn grounds it up the middle. Boa ranging towards the second base bag, throws to Johnstone, and the side is retired. Mazzilli stranded at second. Top of the 5th, 2-1 Go-Go Mets. Espinosa back up on the mound, 69 pitches. He will face the top of the order, McBride, Boa, and Schmidt. McBride is 0 for 2. The pitch to Shake Bake McBride. Fly ball, Vale racing to the right field corner, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Nice play by Mikey Vale in right. Here's Larry Boa, 1 for 2. Boa's grounded to second and singled in a run. Corners move in. He's an excellent bunter. Espinosa. The leg kick and the pitch. Boa base hit to center. So a 1-out single. Boa the tying run. A great chance to steal second. And here comes Mike Jack Schmidt. They throw over. And Boa gets back. Now the pitch to Schmidt. And he strikes out Schmidt again. Schmidt now 0 for 3. 2 outs. Boa at first. Beauclair holding him on. And again, Boa an excellent chance for some thievery of second base. He's stolen 29 bases on the season. Lazinski's 0 for 2. Espinosa snap throw to first. And Boa's back. Johnstone on deck. The pitch to the bull. Line shot foul down the left field line. Souvenir for a Metropolitan fan. Two balls, 2 strikes. Espinosa rubs up the baseball. Now he's back up on the bump. Peers in at Stearns. The leg kick and the pitch. And he walks Lazinski. Tying run goes to second in Boa. Go-ahead run at first in Lazinski. And here comes Jay Johnstone. Johnstone 0 for 1. On deck is Maddox. Stearns goes out to have a word with Espinosa. Here comes the pitching coach. Siebert is already loosening in the bullpen. He's a lefty killer. They'll stick with Espinosa. The pitch to Johnstone. Fly ball, Henderson on the run in the left field corner, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Phillies strand the go-ahead run at second, and a runner at first. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Mets playing good corner defense in the outfield. They're still up 2-1. Due up for the Go-Go Metropolitans. Espinosa and the top of the order, Randall and Beauclair. Here's the pitch from Cott to his counterpart, Nino Espinosa. Espinosa grounds it. Boa deep short, long throw for out number 1. Boa showing off his strong arm. And here's Lenny Randall. Randall's 1 for 2. Here comes the drag bunt. Randall bunts it back to the screen. 0-2 count on Lenny. Chokes up a bit on that bat. Switch hitter batting righty off the left-handed throwing Cott. The slow wind-up and delivery by Cott. And Randall rips a shot down the left field line. Foul. 0-2. One more time. Boone pounds the mitt, sets the target. Pitch inbound. Randall, ground ball. Boa charges it. And it goes under his glove. Randall reaches on the E6. So Randall is at first. Boa had to hurry. And he lifted his glove up a little too soon. So here comes Bruce Beauclair. And there's the hit and run. There goes Randall. Beauclair swing and a miss. Randall is out at second. Oh my lord. That play was close. Mets not getting any calls here, so 2 outs, base is empty. Beauclair 1 ball, no strikes. On deck, Mike Vail. The windup and the pitch. And Beauclair grounds it to Johnstone. He waves off Cott, takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. Top of the 6th, 2-1 Mets. Due up for the 77 Phillies. Maddox, Boone, and Sizemore. Gary Maddox, 1 for 2, an infield single, and then a fielder's choice. The pitch from Espinosa. Ground ball, deep short. Flynn fires to Beauclair, 1 down. Good strong throw by Dougie Flynn. Ken Castro talking about the quick play Roberto Schiavini games tells Dave the tennis looks cool. Yeah, it did. It did look cool. I like the boxing. I might mod it a little bit, but I do like it. Here's Bob Boone. He's 1 for 2. Espinosa deals quickly to Boone. And he walked him, probably a little too quickly. So Boone's at first. Here comes Sizemore. Cott's on deck. Beauclair holding Boone on. Espinosa peeks to first. Now looks in at Stearns. Nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Sizemore. Line shot. Flynn, great reactions. Fake the throw to first. Boone goes diving back 2 away, and here's Cott. Espinosa deals quickly to Cott. Stearns wants to make sure that he gets it over the plate. Cott, fly ball, left field line. Henderson racing in the corner, and he makes the catch once again. Deja vu all over again. And the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Go-Go Mets cling to a 2-1 lead. Due up for the Mets to face Cott. Cott's thrown 49 pitches. Vail, Henderson, and Mazzilli. Vail is 2 for 2. He awaits the caught offering. Pitch homeward bound. And Vail strikes out. Big swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. So he's now 2 for 3. Mouse in the house. How you doing, my friend? Here comes Henderson. He's 0 for 1 with a sac fly and a ribby. Mets fans would love to see Henderson go yard. Boone goes through the signs. The lefty caught nods his head. He rocks and deals. Henderson, ground ball. Schmidt ranging to his right. Throws to Johnstone. And that's 2 down. That is 2 down. So here comes Lee Mazzilli. He is 2 for 2. 2 bunt base hits. Let's go 3 for 3. And Mazzilli drops down a pretty good one. McCott springs off the mound. Bare hands it. Flips to first. And Sizemore is there. And the side is retired. What a play by Cott. Springing off the mound. Quickly barehanding the ball. And pivoting and firing to Sizemore on the wheel play. So 1, 2, 3 go. The Mets. We go to the top of the 7th. The Mets 2. The Phillies 1. Espinosa's thrown 104 pitches. He's good for about 120. And top of the order for the Phillies, McBride, Boa, and Schmidt. McBride is 0 for 3. The pitch from Espinosa. Fouls it to the back of the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We do it again. Pitch inbound. And he walked him. So a 1-2 count, and McBride battles back to draw the base on balls. Here's Larry Boa. Boa's a switch hitter. They throw over to first. McBride gets back. There's the pitch out. There goes McBride. Stearns throws down, and he's safe. My God, we pitched out. Tying run at second base. The pitch to Boa. Will he drop a bunt down? He does. It's a pretty good one. Beauclair charges. He pivots. He throws to first. Randall steps on the bag, but Larry Boa does his J.O.B. and McBride advances to third. And here comes Mike Jack Schmidt. He is 0 for 3. He has lined hard to third and struck out in the 3rd and 5th. Lazinski on deck. And they're going to go to Rick Baldwin. Baldwin, the right-hand batter killer, will now come in the game for Nino Espinosa. So Espinosa can either win it or get a no decision. Randy Luxembourg, how you doing, my friend? I did pick up the Action PC 2020 projection set. I did pick that up. Basically, they used the 2019 season stats, it looks like. I'll be doing a tournament for that in the very near future. I think the first round will be best out of 3. Then the second round, best out of 5. We'll have play-in games. There'll have to be a few play-in games, which will be, I think they'll be one and done for the play-in games. All right, but I did pick that up. I'm trying to load up pictures and things like that. Here comes Schmidt, and here's Baldwin. Rick Baldwin. In the replay, 2 wins, 4 losses, 2 saves, 3.09 earned run average. In actuality, 1 win, 2 losses, 1 save, 4.45. He deals to Schmidt, tying run at third. Schmidt, fly ball to Henderson. Henderson's there. He's got to throw home. No, he throws to third. McBride scores, and we have a 2-2 ball game. So Baldwin gets the out, but Schmidt flies deep enough for Maddox to score, for McBride to score. It's 2-2, 2 outs, base is empty for the Bull. Greg Lazinski, he's 0 for 2. Baldwin works quickly to the Bull. And that ball is gone. And just like that, the Phillies take a 3-2 lead. That was a laser shot to center. Here's the replay for the Phillies fans. Baldwin didn't fool anyone on that pitch. So the right-handed batter killer got killed himself. 3-2 Phillies now. Baldwin's day is done. And here comes Paul Siebert to face Jay Johnstone. Siebert, 1-0 with a 4.40 earned run average. Deals to the lefty Johnson. Oh, they're going to go with Davey Johnson. So Davey Johnson, who hits left-handed pitching quite well. Siebert's going to stay in there. We're going to go pitch around. Will Johnson chase? And nope, he reaches, and he knocks that ball to center. So the Mets down 3-2. And Siebert, pretty much a lefty specialist. He's going to come out of the game. Here comes John Pacella. He was a roster call-up. Pacella, so far, no wins, 1 loss, 1 save, 4.91 earned run average. Maddox is 1 for 3. Beauclair holding Johnson on at first. Pacella done with his warm-up tosses. He rocks and deals to Gary Maddox. The throw down. Stearns throws it into center. Mazzilli gets it, fires into third, but Johnson slides in safely. The Mets coming apart here. The Mets are coming apart here in the top of the 7th. The Phillies have already scored 2 to go ahead, 3-2. They're looking for a 4th run. 1 ball, no strikes. Pacella takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals. And there's a base hit left center, and it's 4-2 Phillies. Here's Bob Boone. Boone is 1 for 2. Maddox being held on by Beauclair. The windup and the pitch to Boone. Fly ball, deep left field in the corner. Henderson again makes the running catch. The fans applaud the effort, and the side is retired, but the Phillies strike for 3. They take the lead over the Go-Go Mets 4-2, but Mets fans believe as they play Take Me Out to the Ball Game. For it's root for the Mets. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Mets down 2 with 9 outs to play. Jim Cott back up on the mound. He's only thrown 62 pitches. He's good for around 105. He'll face Steiger, Stearns, and Flynn. Steiger 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Cott. Steiger, base hit right center field, and that's going to get down and get to the wall. Steiger doubles, as McBride couldn't cut it off, as it scooted past him and Maddox, so a lead-off double for Steiger. And here comes John Stearns. He represents a tying run at the plate, 0 for 2 for the Metropolitan catcher. Steiger takes a slight lead from second. The pitch to Stearns. Ground ball right side. Sizemore will throw to first. Davey Johnson's now at first. 1 out. Steiger advances to third. This is a big run. The Mets can close to within 1. Johnson is a 2 defensive range. Flynn 1 for 2. Here comes a suicide squeeze. Flynn puts it down. Oh, but Boone lets it go foul quite wisely, as Steiger was racing down the baseline on the suicide squeeze, the most exciting play in baseball. But now it's 0-2. Flynn needs a deep fly ball. The pitch to Dougie Flynn. Ground ball right side. Johnson has it. They're going to send Steiger from third. Johnson takes the ball to the bag for out number 2, but the Mets get a run in. It's now 4-3 Phillies. Pacella will not bat. And they will go with player manager Joe Torre. Against righties. 455 slugging. So Joe Torre calls his own number. Player manager Joe Torre comes up. He's batting 143. No homers, no ribbies. The pitch to Joseph Torre. And he pops it. Foul territory going towards the stands. If you're a Mets fan, you're hoping the wind blows it into the stands. Johnson going over. Foul ball. So Torre gets a reprieve from the wind gods. 0-2 count. Cott's ready to work. The pitch. Torrey, fly ball, center field. Maddox on the move, and he makes the catch. The side is retired. Torrey gave it a ride, but not good enough. Go to the top of the 8th. Mets down by 1, 4-3 Phillies. Another thriller for the go-go Mets. Due up the bottom 2 of the order. Sizemore caught in the top of the order. Probably go pinch hitter now. We got to go to Skip Lockwood, the closer. So here comes Skip Lockwood. Try to keep it a 1-run deficit. Hope the Mets can score and go ahead. Sizemore's 1 for 2. Corners move in. Sizemore's a pretty good bunter. Lockwood on the season. 9 wins, 8 losses, 20 saves. 2.56 earned run average. In actuality, 4 wins, 8 losses, 20 saves. 3.38. The pitch to Sizemore. Corners in. Line shot. Beauclair. Great reaction. He had to react quickly. He was in. What a play by Bruce Beauclair, getting his first start at first base on September 8th. Usually the right fielder. Here's Cott, and he strikes out. So they have confidence in Cott to stay in this ball game. Top of the order, Shake Bake McBride. He's 0 for 3. Stearns goes through the signs. Lockwood with a quick nod of his head. The windup and the pitch to McBride. Line shot to right. Vail makes the catch, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 4-3 Phillies. Cott 75 pitches, and he's looking strong. Top of the order for the go-go Mets. This is where they have to do their damage. It is Randall, Beauclair, and Vail. If anyone gets on, Henderson. Randall 1 for 3. Drag bunt attempt. It's a pretty good one, but Boone lets it go foul. 0-2 count. Cott tosses one in. Fly ball. Maddox on the move, right center field. He makes the catch. What a catch! What a catch! As he lays out. Holy cow, that ball just kept drifting away from him. Like the song says, drifting away. And he just laid out right center field. That would have been at least a double. And here comes Bruce Beauclair. He's 0 for 2. His batting average now dropped to 380. Lefty-lefty matchup. Boone sets the target. The pitch from Cott to Beauclair. And Beauclair rips her shot to right center. Takes a wide turn, but gets back to first. Tying run at first, and here comes Mike Vail, 2 for 3. If Mike Vail goes bippity-boppity-boom, the Mets have a 5-4 lead. Cott steps off the mound. Composes himself. Now he's back up on the bump. Johnson is holding Beauclair on. The pitch to Vail. They throw over. Snap throw. Beauclair's back. Again, Cott looks to first. Now he rocks and deals. Vail. Ground ball. Sizemore. Sizemore only plays to first. He had trouble getting it out of his glove. There are 2 down, but the tying run, Bruce Beauclair, is at second base. And now we have a pitching change. It will be Gene Garber. Garber, in the replay, 7 wins, 7 losses, 15 saves. He's looking to close it out here. 4-out save, most likely. And a 3.56 earned run average. In actuality, 8 wins, 6 losses, 19 saves, 2.35. Henderson will be called back. And here comes Eddie Kranepool. So Eddie Kranepool will pinch hit and probably go out to play left. As Mets fans clapping along, hoping, wishing, wanting, and a praying. Kranepool 320, 13 homers, 87 ribbies. Garber deals to Kranepool. Kranepool line shot, but right at Sizemore, and the side is retired. Kranepool hit it on the screws and nothing to show for it. We go to the top of the 9th, 4-3 Phillies. Beauclair will move out to left. Kranepool will come into play first. Kranepool's a 5 range at first. Beauclair in left. 3 range, 4 arm. So Lockwood second inning of work here. He'll face Boa, Schmidt, and Lazinski. The corners move in. Boa, an excellent bunter. The pitch from Lockwood to Boa. Fly ball, right field and deep and gone. So the Phillies once again have a 2-run lead on the leadoff home run by Larry Boa, and he sneers at Lockwood as he touches home plate. Here is the replay. Second home run of the game for the Phillies. And that goes out right center field. Boom goes the ball, and Larry Boa touches them all. A bippity-boppity boom to the moon. I believe the other homer was Lazinski. Yes, it was. All right, here's Mike Jack Schmidt. He's 0 for 3. Lockwood has to regroup, has to keep it a 2-run deficit now. The pitch to Mike Jack Schmidt. And he walked him. Oh, boy. Now bring up Greg Lazinski. Mets open to turn 2. Lockwood throws to first. Kranepool applies the tag, not in time. Lazinski, 34 home runs on the season. He got number 34 in this game. The pitch to the bull. And he strikes out. 1 out, 1 on for Davey Johnson. He had a pinch hit single, went into play first. Johnson, 257, 10 homers, 32 ribbies. Flynn and Randall pinch the middle for the Metropolitans. Here's the pitch to Davey Johnson. And that's a shot to left. Beauclair has it. Schmidt hits second and will not go to third. So 1 out, 2 on for Gary Maddox. Maddox is 2 for 4. Phillies trying to break this game open. Lockwood's got to bear down here. The go-go Mets, the never-say-die Mets, would like you to keep it a 2-run deficit. Boone on deck. The windup and the pitch to Gary Maddox. Line shot. Flynn with a leaping catch at short. What a play. A fake snap throw to second. Schmidt dives back. So 2 outs, 2 on. 5-3 Phillies, top of the 9th. Here's Bob Boone, 1 for 3. Lockwood nods his head, arms over his head, the windup and the pitch. Fly ball, Mazzilli ranging to left, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Phillies get a huge insurance run on the Larry Boa homer. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Can the Mets pull off another go-go style miracle? It will be Mazzilli, Steiger, and Stearns to face Gene Garber. Mazzilli is 2 for 3. There's the drag bunt base hit. It's another one! Mazzilli drops down another one. 3 bunt base hits for Lee Mazzilli. That's go-go Mets baseball, baby. Tying run is at first. Garber does not field his position very well at all. So Mazzilli at first, and here comes Steiger. Steiger, 4 bunters, 6 hit and run. Okay, we're going to play hit and run. There goes Mazzilli. Steiger grounds it right side. Johnson will get the ball. Toss to Garber. Garber steps on the bag. Mazzilli is at second. There's 1 out, though. Steiger couldn't find the hole. And here comes John Stearns. Can he go bippity-boppity boom to tie the game? Flynn on deck. We'll see a pinch hitter for Flynn. Garber with the sidearm delivery. Stearns, swing and a miss. 2 outs. Mazzilli stands at second. 5-3 Phillies. Flynn, 1 for 3, will be called back. Johnny Milner will pinch hit. Milner, 239, 7 homers, 53 ribbies. In the replay against righties, 256 with 6 home runs and 48 runs knocked in against right-handed pitching. Mazzilli stands at second. He takes the lead. He'll be off on contact with 2 outs. Garber trying to lock the win down. The pitch to Johnny Milner. Milner, ground ball back to Garber. He throws to first, and the ball game is over. The Mets lose. The Mets lose. The Mets lose. 5-3 Philadelphia. They get revenge after they were up 6-0 in Game 1 of the series and failed to win when the Mets came roaring back late in the game. Well, the Phillies returned the favor 5-3. Let's go to the box score and then call it a stream. So, the Mets lose a tough one here at Shea, though they battled all the way. Jim Cott gets his 12th win. He's now 12-4. He went 7 2/3 innings, gave up 8 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Walked none, struck out 2. Garber picks up his 16th save. He went an inning and a third. 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Espinosa went 6 1/3, no decision, 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 5 walks, 3 Ks. Baldwin will take the loss. He's now 2-5 and also the blown save. He pitched a third of an inning, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned. He gave up a homer. Siebert did not record an out. He gave up a hit and a run. Pacella, a third of an inning. He gave up a hit. No runs, no walks, no Ks. And Lockwood, well, 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. It was a home run by Larry Boa, and he walked 1, struck out 2. The Mets record, they now fall to 73-67 on the road to 82 or more. The Phillies maintain a healthy lead in the National League East. They now move to 86-53. Second place, Pittsburgh. And the Mets are in third place. Let's go to the batting. Philadelphia, McBride was 0 for 4 with a run scored and a walk. Boa, what a game, 3 for 4, a run scored, 2 ribbies and a homer. Mike Jack Schmidt was held in check, though he did have a ribby. 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Lazinski 1 for 4 with a run scored, a ribby, a walk, and 2 Ks, and he had a homer. Jay Johnstone 0 for 2 with a walk. Davey Johnson, pinch hit. He was 2 for 2, scored a run, went into play first. Maddox 2 for 5 with a ribby. Boone 1 for 4 with a walk. Sizemore 1 for 3 with a run score and a walk. Cott 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Garber, pitch, did not hit. The Phillies in their victory, 34 at-bats, 5 runs, 10 hits, 5 ribbies, 6 walks, 5 Ks, 2 home runs, 1 by Lazinski and 1 by Boa. The Metropolitans, Randall was 1 for 4 with a run scored. Beauclair 1 for 3. Vale 2 for 4, run scored and a ribby. He struck out once. Henderson stinks. He was 0 for 2 but did have a sac fly for a ribby. Cranepool, pinch hitter, 0 for 1. And he went into play first as Beauclair went to left and Henderson went out of the game. Mazzilli 3 for 4, 3 drag bunt base hits. His average is now 281. Steiger 1 for 4 with a run scored. Stearns 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Flynn 1 for 3 with a ribby. Milner, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Espinosa, the pitcher, 0 for 1. Baldwin, pitch, did not hit. Siebert, pitch, did not hit. Pacella, pitch, did not hit. Joe Torre, the pinch hitter, player-manager, flew out deep. He was 0 for 1. And Lockwood, pitch, did not hit. The Mets, in their loss, 32 at-bats, 3 runs, 9 hits, 3 ribbies, no walks, 3 Ks, a double. Again, the Phillies go to 86-53. The Mets 73-67. Player of the game, I'm going to say it's Boa. Larry Boa, player of the game. The Phillies left 11 runners on base. The Mets left 5. And the recap. Mets scored 2 runs on 3 hits and an error in the first. Vale knocked in Randall, 1-0 Metropolitans. Henderson, sac fly, knocked in Vale, 2-0 Metropolitans. It held up That score held up until the top of the third. The Phillies would score 1 run on 2 hits. Boa singled in Sizemore. And Boa extended his hit streak to 20 games. So it was 2-1 Mets until the fourth. Actually, no, the Phillies failed to score on a hit and 2 walks. It stayed 2-1 until the seventh, when Philadelphia would plate 3 runs on 3 hits, a walk and an error. Schmidt hit a fly ball to knock a runner in on a sac fly, 2-2. Lazinski hit a 405-foot solo blast, 3-2 Phillies. And then Maddox singled, scoring Johnston, 4-2 Phillies. The Mets would get 1 of those runs back in the bottom of the seventh. 1 run and a hit. Doug Flynn hit a grounder, scoring the runner from third. As we played a little go-go Mets baseball, Mets pulled to within 1, 4-3 Phillies. Top of the ninth, Phillies got a big insurance run on the solo homer by Larry Boa. Mets would get Mazzilli to second in the bottom of the ninth, but that was it. Phillies win 5-3. Boa 3 for 4, home run, 2 ribbies, player of the game. Lee Mazzilli 3 for 4. Cott gets the win. Garber the save. Rick Baldwin takes the loss out of the pen. So that's it. Thank you very much. If you liked it, please hit the like button, share and sub, all that good stuff, and check out the rest of the wonderful content creators in the community. And lots of fun stuff. All right. So be safe, be smart. We'll get through this coronavirus together. You're never alone. You have lots of friends on YouTube, lots of live streams. And if no one's on live, check out a replay. It's always nice to hear a friendly, soothing voice, whether it's mine or someone else's. And my voice is sometimes excitable. So happy Palm Sunday. Well, it was Palm Sunday. And happy Easter coming up. All right. Till next we meet, God bless. I love you all. You know it's coming. Peace. Mets lose 5-3.